My last adventure in Indiana before moving to Florida was spending a quick weekend down in Brown County, specifically Nashville, Indiana. This quick getaway was my present to Charlie for graduating residency. It was a quick trip because we had to quickly turn around and head on out to his fellowship, but we had a fun time nonetheless. When we got into Nashville, we explored the cute little town and found there was a group selling grilled corn on the cob since it was the 4th of July. So I had to get in on that. I love corn on the cob. After that, we hydrated and headed out to the trails. We were in Brown County State Park and went in the North Gate. We checked out trails 2 and 7, and this was in the middle of a heat wave in central Indiana. The humidity was out of control and it was extremely hot even well into the night, so we welcomed being in the shade of the forest. Coming out into broad daylight from the tree cover, you could feel the temperature rising, especially in those black parking lots. It was a great day and definitely a good way to prepare us for moving to Florida. After living with that in central Indiana for a few months, I knew I'd be able to survive anything down here in Tampa, Florida. One of the trails was around a lake, so we got to see fish and other wildlife as we walked around. We eventually got a little bit of elevation gains, as much as you can in Indiana, and we saw this cool view. We headed back into town and got some ice cream and a lemon shake-up, which was needed after that heater of a hike. We checked into our Airbnb and got ready for dinner. After that, we headed back to the hotel and had a little champagne toast with our new glasses from my friend Lex before we headed to bed early. The next day, we made sure to stop by Salt Creek Winery, and I had to squeeze in another ice cream cone before lunch. And if you're wondering, are you still lactose intolerant? I am, but not when it's ice cream. It just doesn't count. I know it does, but I can't say no to an ice cream cone in that kind of heat. So I made sure to squeeze in another ice cream cone on this trip before heading off to the Bird's Nest Cafe for lunch. We were ready to hit the road and get back to Indianapolis at this point, so we said our goodbyes to Nashville, Indiana, and got back on the road to Indianapolis.